All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SNDL, Sundial Growers Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So Sundial Growers Inc. has been in a downward trend, and it's holding itself up in a slight sideways movement. But when you look at it from this peak, it's just going downwards. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, hey, they have a good idea. They're going to hold themselves up. They probably won't do a reverse split. If things don't go right and all goes wrong, they might have to do a reverse split. So we're kind of in that uncertainty. And that's why I keep talking about it in my videos. And I want every single investor to know that 180 days seems like a lot, but in no time that will come by in a flash or in light speed. And if the company feels that they won't make it by 180 days, they'll do the reverse split before it, and it'll just be like a surprise announcement. So we have to see. We have to see what's going on. How is this going to react? And I advise every single investor to pay close attention to this. I'm noticing that there's a lot more swing trading going on and day trading, but there are some that are long due to the fact that this stock holds itself up. It holds itself up pretty well. It's now back to the 46-cent range. If it breaks through the 45-cent range, the next range would be the lowest point we've seen, which was 42. And if 42 gets broken through, this could be on its way to newer lows, newer support levels, and we're going to have to watch it very carefully. So we're back to that point where we first pointed out why 46 cents was important. We're kind of sitting there to the T on it right now, post-market, and we're going to see our new lows. We're going to see our new resistance levels here, and keep in mind all those analysis that you see out there talking about, you know, over $1, you know, $2, $3. The question is, how do these analysis actually come up with it, right? Like, how do these guys analyze this and say, hey, $2, $3? You want to ask yourself that question. Are they saying this no split and actually running up from 46 cents right now all the way up to those numbers, or after a split and saying, hey, yeah, it hit it, but after a split, it didn't really increase in value. It just changed stock price. And in a reverse split, every investor is going to have less shares. So it all equates to the same thing. And actually, in a reverse split, it gives the opportunity for the stock to go down even faster. And let's say, for example, 46 cents, right? They do a reverse split and it goes up to $4.60. If they do that reverse split, this is just all hypothetically speaking, and the stock goes down $1, the stock just went from 46 cents to 36 cents. Because you got to remember what it was before to kind of calculate where you're at. So for every dollar, it's 10 cents of the share price right now as a penny stock, and no pun intended, literal penny stock below $1. So I want every single investor to be aware of this, that when these reverse splits happen, either the stocks run up for a little bit, or they even have more room to go down, and it makes it easier to go down because of the fact that it's not really being shown as a quick impact, right, of 10 cents. It's shown in the impact of $1, and $1 takes a little bit more time to reflect on the screen and on these charts. If you're following me, you'll understand what I'm saying. Now, there's a lot of you too that are bulls, and there's a lot of analysis out there from every single person saying, hey, this has a lot of room to go, you know, this has room to go up this much and so forth, and that's fine too. I mean, I've seen all types of analysis. When I tell you who are the guys saying this and how are they saying this, you want to watch carefully. And the guys I'm referring to is, anybody on Market Beat, Tip Ranks, Zacks, all those analysis and people that analyze this. You want to make sure that, are they stating this through a stock split or without a stock split? Because sometimes that's not disclosed, and that could be a valid point. Anybody can say, hey, I can see this over $1, in the near future, and then a reverse split happens, and boom, it's over $1, and it's like, hey, it did go over $1. Yeah, but it didn't go over $1 in value. It just switched around, and they switched investors' amount in their portfolio of shares, and they changed the value of their share per share because they have less shares now. But it's the same value if they got back all their shares, and then you divided it back in the whole thing, right? The whole mix. So everybody that is watching, I want you guys to be aware what it is that you're invested in or deciding to invest in, or what you're watching. And there's a lot of other stocks in the same sector to watch that are doing and performing much better than this. But, watch carefully how it's behaving. There is opportunity here, but it's very small opportunity. It only lasts about a day or two type of opportunity, like we see here, like we see here, here. Those spikes. That's all this stock so far has been showing me. And you can tell that there's a lot of investors that aren't long here, because just as fast as it goes up, it goes down. And I believe that that's because there's a lot of investors swing trading this and day trading this. So watch it carefully. Now, those of you that are long, I will not take that away from you guys, because I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just sharing my perspective and honest opinion and knowledge here that this is a stock below $1. There's a lot of risk. There's no safer risk between a stock that's less than $1 and a stock that's above $1, but it's much riskier when it's this low due to the fact of reverse splits, and also company that could be bankrupt, company that isn't producing enough revenue, and a lot of other things that you can take into consideration. But those are some of the most important ones, right? So I just wanted to share that. I want every single investor to be aware. And I am going to probably reiterate this much simpler, but almost every time, so that investors that are coming across this channel for the first time are aware of this and know. But those of you that feel like you want to go long, you could hit the lotto on this one. Obviously, you're not going to become rich off of one stock, but there could be an opportunity that you get in at 40 cents and it does run up, But chances to that are slim. So you want to keep that in mind. But a lot of people are saying above $1. It's all possible. It is all possible. I'm not saying that it's not. But you want to be mindful of what it is that you're investing in, right? So, again, Sundial Growers Inc., bearish run, our new resistance, and our new support. Let's talk about that. The 50-day moving average is 47.50. As long as we're below it, we're in bearish territory. The moment we're above it, we're in bullish territory. So you want to keep that in mind, pay close attention to it, and watch how the stock is behaving. Now, our support is 45 cents. If 45 cents gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows, newer support levels, and work its way down deeper into bearish territory. So we already have all the numbers set and done here, set in stone. We're at the 46 cent range, and I said $45, excuse me, 46 cents. It's very important at the 46 cent range that if it gets broken through, it's going to head to the 45, and if the 45 cent range gets broken through, we got our next low, which is down here at 42 cents, and 42 cents get broken through, this will start to see newer lows, newer support levels, and pull further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction. So we need to watch these numbers carefully. We've broken through these numbers before, and these are some of the most important support levels right now. 46 cents, 45 cents, and 42 is the lowest that we've seen it reach. So keep that in mind. Now, Our resistance is literally 47 cents. But to have it to the T, it's 46.97. 46.97 is very important to be broken through, but it does not signify or guarantee that the bulls are going to get back into bullish territory and that they're going to break through the 50-day moving average. I want every single investor to be aware of this. This is just an indicator to let us know that momentum has been built, that the bulls are working their way up. They can turn it into a support and form that catalyst to break out and reach newer highs, accomplishing then their goal, which is getting them closer to the 50-day moving average to then get into bullish territory. This is just a step closer, but it's not a guarantee. I want every single investor to be aware of that. Pay close attention to these cues. I hope that the information I shared was worthwhile. Excuse me for rambling about it, but I really need to explain that to first-time viewers and also first-time investors that took a shot at this opportunity. And I'm not saying there's not an opportunity. I'm not saying that it can't run. I'm not saying that it's going to just fall. Right now, it's holding itself up nicely, but the behavior is just showing it and screaming it out loud that there's a lot of investors swing trading and day trading this, because just as fast as it goes up, they're getting out and taking profits. Go up, getting out and taking profits. And you want to watch this carefully because it's just going down lower and lower. And there hasn't been any news or anything that has caused these two runs like we saw previously. Now, I'm not saying that starting next year, sometime in January, there won't be a catalyst. But it's still a risk, and it's below $1. And the more time goes by that it's below $1, the higher chances of a reverse split. Okay? Just want that to be clear. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.